What's up, cyber world? It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. We appreciate you guys so very much. Yes, 500,000 streams worldwide and growing. Wouldn't be possible without you guys. There's just no way that I could accomplish any of this stuff without you. And today I am joined by the owner of DaVinci's Donuts. Yes, darling. Alpharetta, Dunwoody, Sandy Springs, and soon to be in Lenox Square. The wonderful Melissa Rudd. Melissa.
Hello. Thanks for having me today.
Thanks for joining us, Melissa.
Thanks. Yeah, this is my first podcast, so I'm very excited to be here.
Whoop, whoop. Yay. Welcome to the family. All right.
Thank you.
All right, Melissa. Let our audience know, where are you from? Where do you represent?
I originally am from Ohio. My husband and I moved down here about 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago, to Alpharetta, and we've been here ever since. Loved it. Decided to raise a family here. Decided to start our business here.
Yeah. So how did DaVinci's Donuts start?
Well, my husband worked as a corporate attorney for 20 plus years. I was lucky enough, I was an audiologist before kids, and then when I had children, I was lucky enough to be able to stay home with my kids. So I had stayed home for about 14 years. And my husband, his corporation went through big downsizing, so he was let go, and he kind of looked at me and we were like, okay, what are we going to do with the rest of our lives? So we started thinking, and he really didn't want to go back to being an attorney, and we wanted to open our own business. So one summer I went home to Ohio, and I walked into this donut shop, and it hit me like lightning. I was like, yes, this is what I want to do. I have always made donuts with my mom when I was little. We make them as a special occasion with my kids when they have sleepover. So this is what I want to do. I'm Italian. I love to feed people. Food is it. So I literally called Andy on the phone and said, this is my idea. He called me back 20 minutes later and said, okay, let's do it. I was like, okay, let's do it. So that was in June. In July, we bought our fry machine. We put it in our garage. We started testing recipes, grabbing people from off the street, grabbing all of our neighbors, try this, what about this? Bouncing off all the ideas, going to every donut shop everywhere we could think of, from Atlanta to South Carolina to North Carolina, everywhere, and just testing and see what we thought wasn't out there, which was actually the recipe that my mom used to make with us, which was a very light and fluffy cake donut. And that's what we came upon. I was like, nobody's making these. Nobody's making them smaller. I don't like when I have a big donut and feel like I have to eat it all. So we decided on a cake-based donut with smaller size that you can customize to get exactly what you want. And that's kind of how DaVinci's was born. We tried it out for about 6 to 8 months, and then we opened our first one in Alpharetta in March of 2014.
Wow. Yes, I know that was quite the journey for you. I mean, how was the testing out recipes portion of it? I know that the neighbors were definitely happy to have some sweet treats.
Yes. Some of them thought we were a little crazy because I was like, no, really, you can come into my garage and eat. It's okay. But they were like, okay. But mostly when we first started, I tried to base it off of desserts that I already knew. And like Italian desserts like tiramisu, and we wanted to do salted caramel. I know I wanted to do a maple bacon. So it just kind of grew from there. We started out with about 12 or 13 flavors, and now we have, probably 40 or 50 flavors that you can choose from. So it just kind of grew naturally.
Right. So be it that this was a brand new industry that you were entering, you had a passion for it, but I'm sure that there was a lot that you didn't know.
Yes.
What were some of those obstacles that you had faced early on?
Well, when the first day we opened, it was me and my husband and one employee. And we were like, we'll make 100 donuts. We'll be fine. No big deal. So we opened at 6 a.m., nothing. By 8 o'clock, we had a line out the door. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think we need help. So I was calling all my neighbors. Do you have any kids that can come help us? So actually staffing was one of the biggest obstacles. I didn't think that we would need it so soon. I thought we'd be able to do it just the two of us.
Yeah.
So learning how to hire and staff people and train people was really a big obstacle. goal for me. And just getting into management, I'd always been able to do it all myself and take care of things myself, and to have to delegate to somebody else is really a big challenge.
I'd imagine, yeah. Because now, you put that title on, you're owner of this donut shop.
Yeah.
You're also mom. You're also wife.
Yeah.
How did you find balance in your universe now?
I don't know if it helped or not working with my husband. I mean, in some respects, it's really great because you get to see each other all the time. Yeah. And in some respects, it's not really great because you get to see each other all the time. So, luckily, we kind of, after for a few months, worked out a system where he would do all the back end stuff. I would do all the front end stuff. So he does all the ordering, the compliances, the scheduling, anything that has to do with nothing that's in the shop. And then I'm able to take care of all the fun stuff, the creative, the donuts, the displays, the, customer service, all of that. So splitting that really helped manage the load. I definitely could not have done it on my own. You definitely need strong, helpful people around you who know what they're doing in regards to what they know. So it's really great to have a staff with different strengths so you can pull up on all of that.
Definitely. Cool. All right, you guys. So hang tight for me 1 moment. We're going to take a brief break. When we come back, we're going to chat with Melissa a little bit more. You guys hang tight for me. Did you know that some foods can cause weight gain, body aches, and extreme fatigue? These are just some of the symptoms of food intolerance. Well, what is food intolerance? Food intolerance can occur when the body cannot properly digest certain foods. This can result in acid reflux, migraines, and so many other painful issues. How do you find out what foods are causing this irritation? It's easy. Pinner Test. With 500,000 satisfied clients worldwide, Pinner Test is the #1 way of identifying foods that may be causing discomfort. This simple at-home kit is easy to use with results usually within 2 weeks via email. It's that simple, all right? What are you waiting for? Go visit pinnertest.com and use my special promo code AshSaidIt for your discount today. What's up, you guys? It's Ash Brown here for AshSaidIt.com. We are talking with the owner of DaVinci's Donuts, Melissa Rudd. Hey, Melissa.
Hey.
All right, so we're talking all about DaVinci's Donuts from inception till now and the expansion that's happened. What would you say has been your moment of confirmation, your proudest moment yet?
Definitely the first day. When we opened our doors, and Alpharetta was so good to us. They came out. I had other businesses coming in and be like, great, we're so glad you're here. We hope that you succeed. And like the Chamber of Commerce was so good to us. It really was like a welcoming. I really felt like welcomed into the community. I thought it would be more like competitive and, there's not enough to go around, but it's not like that in Alpharetta, which is probably why it's one of the best places in the country to start a small business, because they do everything you can to help you succeed. And then, the starting of our second business, which was only a year later, but it makes me proud every day when people come in and say, we love the donuts. We bring family from out of town to come in every time they come in town. That's the kind of thing that makes me happy, because donuts to me food is love to me. I'm Italian, and you just show your love with food, which is kind of why we make everything in front of the customer. I want you to feel like you're coming into my kitchen and feel like you're coming into my home and relax and take a break from your normal every day.
Yes, and what I love about your store is it is that exact feeling. You walk in, you kind of feel like, okay, well, this is someone's house, so just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
That's the vibe. Donuts are supposed to be fun, supposed to be laid back. Not supposed to be, as stressful as the rest of your life sometimes is.
Yeah, no, it definitely is like stepping into another world, and I love your donuts.
Thank you.
It's just, they're very unique, and what I love about it is that it tastes like someone actually has been handcrafting it in the back somewhere, and which I know is what you guys do anyways, but in comparison to the franchises that we know about that are mainstream, they're not doing it like you guys. So
no, we're definitely doing everything fresh every day. There's no big commercial freezers or refrigerators.
Right.
We start fresh with everything every day.
Yes, and it definitely shows in everything.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Makes a huge
We
difference.
enjoy it very much.
Yes, yes. So what events can people look forward to seeing DaVinci's Donuts at next?
We love to get involved in community events. So anytime we can get out and get in touch with people, we love getting our donuts into as many hands as possible. For the end of this month, we'll be doing the Jewish Film Festival in Atlanta. March comes and we do the Share Market for a Cure up at Verizon. And then in the first week in Alpharetta, Taste of Alpharetta is in May. And then the first week in June is always National Donut Day. The first Friday in June, always everybody gets a free donut, and when they come in, no matter if they buy something or not. So that's a huge day for us also. So anytime we can get out and about and reach more people, we love to do it.
Sounds awesome. Last but certainly not least, what advice could you offer to any person out there that has a vision for a new business and maybe they're a little nervous about starting it?
It's definitely a leap of faith, but if you have to go into it with the passion that you love to do this, that you would do it for free anyway. If you would do it for free anyway, then you'll definitely be successful. And surround yourself with people that understand your vision and want to work with you and really enjoy the journey. It's hard work. It's so much hard work, but I enjoy it so much that, it's just so rewarding in the end.
Yes, definitely. Melissa Rudd, owner of DaVinci's Donuts. Thank you so much for joining us today, Melissa.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Let the audience know where they can reach out to you guys and how to get in contact and all that good stuff.
Okay. We have a website, DaVinci'sDonuts.com. We're also DaVinci's Donuts, hashtag DaVinci's Donuts on Instagram or on Facebook or on Twitter. We're growing, we're franchising. If you guys have any interest, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you.
Sounds like a plan. Loving it, loving it. All right, and much more success to you. 2018 and beyond, Melissa, you and the whole team.
Thank you.
You guys do an amazing, phenomenal job on a daily basis. So keep it up and keep doing that work.
Thanks, Ash. I appreciate you having me on today.
Not a problem. And thank you all for tuning into the show, of course, supporting me, this movement, ashsaidit.com. It's grown tremendously in the last 3 years. Would not be possible without you guys. Thank you so very much. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.